So this is the last one that's going to be released on the 10th. And this was one that wasn't meant to be on the 10th, but there's two other videos. Anyway, Hazbin Hotel, Broadway. So I can't really do an intro spoiler of this because essentially this is they got together, they sung songs, it was fun. Also, the one thing which is really interesting is I watched this before I went to this, but I'm recording this after, which is really funny. So I watched this, and one of the things that they did, which I didn't know at the time, because they did the Father song, which I think is like one of my favorite songs out of all of season one. Season two would be Brighter, but that's besides the point. They didn't do Brighter with this one yet, because I think this is done before, like, there's no canonical. It's just a bunch of people coming together and sing. So there's no wait, no, they have Gravity. So I think Summer season 2 is here, but I don't think Brighter was out when they did this. So I don't think they could have done Brighter, which is my favorite song. But when they do the Moxie bit, they don't bring out Moxie. I know there's a reason, and they do actually say, I don't remember the exact reason because I'm an idiot. But when they were doing because I actually went to, I talked about it before, the questions of like in MCM London Comic Con, which I went to, they did talk about like the reason behind it, which I forgot like an idiot. They did bring up the fact that it's like, oh, there is a reason why this person isn't here. And it's like fair. But instead of having sort of like that, they have, what's his name? Why am I blanking? Moxie? Moxie? I think it's Moxie. From Hell of a Bus. And I'm like, do you know what? Like, legitimately, I thought that might have been on purpose. Like, they were like, I was like, oh, we're expecting someone. Because, like, in the whole point of the song is like, it's just these two, and you might not expect someone coming out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, we're going to expect Rabbit. And I was like, it's me. It was like, what? Who? You're here? So I don't know if they did that on purpose, but there were some things, I think. I still like it, though. Probably if I misheard it and I misheard the thing that we talked about MCM, which is true. Sometimes an idiot, and sometimes I misread people what they said. But that's besides the point. I still think it's funny because you were kind of expecting the song having the actual person who does come in and interrupt the song, but it isn't her, it's someone else, and I find that funny. Anyway, the whole thing is really good, and the whole sort of thing is amazing. It's really cool, and I love it. It's fun, and I definitely recommend you watch because it is a lot of songs and then talking about the show, which I love. But yeah, it's just fun and a vibe. Now, for the ones I'm pre-recording, tomorrow will be Wake Up Dead Man. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and good night.